Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to make this mouse. Okay, I'll leave a link in the description for the smaller one and the beginners playlist. Okay, so this is a slightly larger one. All you need is some cotton yarn, a yarn needle, scissors, a 3mm hook and some stuffing. Alright, to start you want to make a slip knot. And chain 2. Okay, go back into the first chain that you made and make 6 single crochets. Pull the tail tight. And the next row you want to increase from 6 to 12. So 2 single crochets in each stitch. Right, once you've finished that row, in the next row you need to increase from 12 to 18. So 1 single crochet in the first stitch and 1 increase in the second stitch. One single crochet, 1 increase in the next stitch. Okay, and you just do that all the way around. Alright, once you've increased to 18, the next row you need to increase to 24. So 1 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in the second stitch, and 1 increase in the third stitch. So 2 single crochets and 1 increase for this round. Okay, if I'm going too fast you can always slow the video down just in the top corner. So once we've got to 24 single crochets, the next row we need to increase to 30. So 3 single crochets and 1 increase. All right, 3 single crochets and 1 increase. All right, and the next row is increase from 30 to 36. So 4 single crochets and an increase. Okay, so once you've finished that row and you have 36 single crochets around, you just need to place your stitch marker and do 3 rows of just single crochet. So 1 single crochet in each stitch until you have 3 rows above that stitch marker. Alright, so I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is how it looks after I've done my 3 rows of 36. You can see there's 1, 2, 3 rows above my last increase. So on the next row, alright, for the next row I need to decrease from 36 to 30. So 4 single crochets. And a decrease. So I go through the front loop of the first stitch, the front loop of the second stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so 4 single crochets and a decrease. Alright, and you should end on a decrease. So now that I have 30 stitches around, I'm just going to do 1 row of 30 single crochets. So just one single crochet in each stitch. Okay, so we've decreased from 36 to 30 and we've done one row of 30 single crochets. Now we need to decrease to 24. So 3 single crochets and a decrease. And just repeat that pattern all the way back to the stitch marker. Okay, so once you decrease down to 24, you just need to do one row of single crochet. Right, just one in each stitch again. Okay, once you've done your row of single crochets, 24 single crochets around, it'll look like this. Okay, so that's this part of the mouse. And the next row we need to decrease to 18. So it's 2 single crochets and a decrease for this row. Alright, now that we have 18, we've decreased down to 18 single crochets. We just need to do 2 rows of 18. Right, so 1 single crochet in each stitch for 2 rows. Okay, so I'm going to go do that now. Alright, so that is after 2 rows of 18, 2 rows of single crochet. In the next row we're going to make the ears. So you want to do front loop only. single crochet, okay, and then so this is all in the one front loop, so you have one single crochet, one double crochet, two treble crochets, one double crochet, and one single crochet. Okay, so that is all in the one front loop. Then I want you to slip stitch in the next 3 stitches, but only in the front loops. So front loop only, slip stitch, front loop only, slip stitch, and front loop only, slip stitch. Okay, so I'll show you the ear again. All right, front loop only, single crochet, double crochet, two treble crochets, one double crochet, and one single crochet. Okay, and then I just want you to single crochet and the rest of the stitches back to the stitch marker. Okay, just regular single crochets. So at the end of this row you should still have 18 stitches, but 5 of them will be back loop stitches. Okay. Alright, so we still have 18 stitches and there are 5 back loop stitches that we need to work into. So it's 1 for each ear and then 3 in between the ears. Okay, so this row we need to decrease. Okay, so we need to decrease down to 12. So we're going to do 1 single crochet in the back loop. So it's the back loop for this ear. Make sure you can see all of your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so go into the first back loop, and just single crochet. Okay, then we want, so it's 1 single crochet and 1 decrease all the way around. So go through this back loop and the next back loop. Okay, and do a decrease. So yarn over and pull through both loops. Why is that not? Right, yarn over and pull through. Okay, and the next one just single crochet, and then you need to do a decrease with this back loop and the first single crochet beside the ear. So put your hook into the back loop and then the front loop of that next single crochet, yarn over and pull through both loops, yarn over and pull through. Alright, it's a bit tricky, but it's alright. Okay, and then just 1 single crochet and 1 decrease until you get back to the stitch marker. Okay, and once you've done that row, make sure you have 12. You haven't done an extra decrease or anything. And then you just need to do 1 row of 12 single crochets around, right? Okay, so this is how it looks after I've decreased to 12 and done 1 row of 12 single crochets. I've also stuffed it. So now we need to decrease from 12 to 8. So I'm going to do 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. And I'm going to do that 4 times. So that's 1, 1 single crochet, and 1 decrease. 1 single crochet, and a decrease. The last one, 1 single crochet, and 1 decrease. Okay, so just make sure you have 8. Yep, once you've got 8 single crochets, the next row we need to decrease to 6. So I'm going to do 2 single crochets, right, 1, 2, and 1 decrease. And I'm going to do that once more. So 2 single crochets and a decrease. Should take you to 6 single crochets around. Okay. Okay, so now that we have 6 single crochets around, we want to make sure we have an extra long tail. Cut the yarn. And then I want to pull it through. Okay. Thread my needle, and then I'm just going to go through the front loops of each stitch to close it up. If you don't want to do it like this, you can always just stitch it up and then attach the tail separately, because this does take a while. Okay, once you've done that, just pull it tight. And that'll give you your nose. Okay, and you can squish the stuffing down into the nose. And then you want to just, just go in through the side. And you want to push your needle all the way to the back. Okay. Oh, right. So once you're here, just insert your hook into the center and through the hole where your yarn is. Okay. And yarn over and pull it through. Okay, and then you just want to start to chain. So this little one is a chain of about 30, and so is this one. So maybe 35 or 40, it depends how much yarn you pulled through. Okay, so 3, 5, So that's 35, chain of 35. You want to skip the last one you did and make 2 single crochets in the next chain. So 1, 2, 2 single crochets in each chain, and that will give you the curly tail. Okay. So if this is for a cat toy, the longer the tail, the better. So they really love the curly tails. Okay, I just have one left to do. And then I am just going to go into the center, out the other side, and make a slip stitch. Okay, pull the yarn through. And then you just want to go back in and hide the yarn. Okay, just thread it through the mouse a couple of times. Okay, so if this is a cat toy, you can add a bell or catnip. If it is for a kid's toy, you could add a pink nose and eyes. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.